5'6", weighing in 125.6 pounds, ranked now in number 2 as a professional. She's near perfect at 11-1 with 1 draw, fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, the judo beauty beast, Kana Watanabe.
What if I told you a 37-year-old judo powerhouse could be the biggest threat to the most dangerous knockout artist in women's MMA? Yeah, people are calling this a mismatch, but others are saying this is exactly the kind of fight where hype gets exposed. And now the question everyone's debating, is Dakota Ditcheva unstoppable or just untested against this style?
Defeated, move 1. You know the likes of Malay McFarland, the former champion Liz Carmouche. Deep.
She's gonna have
Unbeaten, and she continues.
She's gotta say, you know, I'm gonna
Eating some. And Watanabe continues to be a weighted blanket on Laura, but Laura not.
He is going for the choke, putting a lot of pressure on that.
Wizard in the judo takedown again, Laura on the canvas.
Laura, she can, just not strong enough to get away from Watanabe.
What a fight for what?
Kana Watanabe, a 4th-degree judo black belt, a former elite judoka, and one of the physically strongest fighters in the division. Record: 13 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw. But don't let that fool you. This is a woman who doesn't play your game. She drags you into hers. She's not a flashy knockout artist, but once she gets her hands on you, you don't escape easily. 6 decision wins, 4 submissions, and even 3 TKO finishes. Her strategy is simple: close the distance, control break you, and against strikers, that's a nightmare.
Santos is in trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
But then there's Dakota Ditcheva, 15 fights, 15 wins, 12 knockouts. Let that sink in. An 80% KO rate, a 71% first-round finish rate, and striking accuracy over 80%.
Sprinkle on my TKO or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable.
And there it is. Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack.
Bishop in trouble.
And that does it. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
She doesn't just beat opponents, she overwhelms them. Muay Thai precision, devastating knees, brutal body shots, and once she smells weakness, it's over. They don't call her dangerous for nothing.
Defeated, move 1. You know the likes of Malay McFarland, the former champion Liz Carmouche. Deep.
She's gonna have
Unbeaten, and she continues.
She's gotta say, you know, I'm gonna
Eating some. And Watanabe continues to be a weighted blanket on Laura, but Laura not.
He is going for the choke, putting a lot of pressure on that.
Wizard in the judo takedown again, Laura on the canvas.
Laura, she can, just not strong enough to get away from Watanabe.
What a fight for what?
Santos is in trouble. She's in big trouble.
Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
This fight is not striker versus striker. This is control versus chaos. On one side, Kana Watanabe's grappling. If she gets the takedown, she can slow everything down, drain the energy, and turn this into a grind. But here's the problem. Dakota Ditcheva doesn't give you time. She fights at a pace most fighters can't survive. If Watanabe shoots too slow, she could get caught. If she hesitates, she could get finished. And we've seen it before. Grapplers walking into strikers and getting knocked out before the fight even starts. Some fans are saying Watanabe's experience will expose Ditcheva. Others are saying Ditcheva is on a completely different level. But here's the real controversy. Dakota Ditcheva has never faced a grappler like Kana Watanabe, and Kana Watanabe has never faced striking this deadly. So what breaks first, the grappling pressure or the knockout power? If Watanabe gets the fight to the ground early, she could control, dominate, maybe even win a decision. But if this stays standing for even a moment, Dakota Ditcheva only needs one opening, one knee, one elbow, one clean shot, and it's over. So now I'm asking you, is this the fight where Ditcheva finally gets tested, or the fight where she proves she's untouchable? Who wins, Kana Watanabe or Dakota Ditcheva? Comment below.
Introducing first, fight! Fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record. 7 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 144 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, Fiona Perez.
She's tapping already. It is a submission win by Eileen Perez. That's what she's...
She doesn't knock everyone out. She doesn't need highlight reel finishes, but she keeps winning, dominating, grinding, breaking opponents. And now she might be walking straight into the most dangerous striker in women's MMA, Eileen Perez versus Dakota Ditcheva. And this matchup, it's not close on paper, but fights aren't won on paper. Eileen Fiona Perez, Argentinian UFC bantamweight contender, top 6 inches. The division, professional record, 13-2 UFC record, 6-1. Currently on a 6-fight win streak. She's not flashy. She's effective, relentless pressure, non-stop grappling, a fighter who doesn't give you space to breathe. Eileen Perez doesn't fight for moments. She fights for minutes, control time, cage pressure, ground dominance. She uses wrestling entries, clinch control, ground and pound, constant forward movement. Her background in Sanda, Chinese kickboxing, gives her striking fundamentals, but her real weapon, breaking opponents mentally. She's beaten Carol Rosa, Macy Chiasson, Daria Zheleznyakova. Submission. Most of her wins? Decisions. But that's not weakness, that's domination over time. She doesn't need to finish you. She makes sure you can't win.
Obviously, right hand there for Dakota. Ripped to the body by Ditcheva. Right, that low kick.
She's in trouble. That's the end. She's in big trouble. Potentially, she's hammering away. Referee was looking close to Lisa Malden. Looked for a moment like she was going to be finished. But no point in this woman. Another knee to the midsection. Left hand coming down from the top. Fight. Ditcheva asked her to stand back up. More body shots. This one
Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva undefeated, 1-5-0 PFL Women's Flyweight Champion. And unlike Perez, she doesn't grind fights, she ends them. Muay Thai, precision, brutal knees, sharp elbows, perfect timing. She doesn't throw volume, she throws damage. This is where the fight changes. Eileen Perez needs pressure, takedowns control. Dakota Ditcheva thrives on distance timing, punishing entries. And here's the problem. To win, Perez has to walk forward. And walking forward against Ditcheva is how people get finished.
She's tapping already. It is a submission win by Eileen Perez. That's what she's...
Can Eileen Perez survive the entry? Can she close distance without eating knees? Without getting cut by elbows? Without getting dropped? Because if she gets Dakota down, the fight changes completely. But if she can't, this could end fast. Eileen Perez doesn't care about highlight reels. She cares about winning. Dakota Ditcheva doesn't care about control. She cares about damage. One wants control, one creates chaos, and when pressure meets precision, someone breaks. So what do you think? Does Eileen Perez grind her way to another win, or does Dakota Ditcheva prove that violence beats control? Drop your take in the comments.
10 seconds.
Fans on their feet as Rep punches her way in. It is Pereira who scores the takedown as time is winding. Pereira drops Peralta. Opportunity.
Stop scrolling right now, because another dangerous striker just sent a chilling message toward undefeated PFL superstar Dakota Ditcheva, and this time it comes from a fighter carrying one of the most feared last names in combat sports history. Eileen Pereira just promised knockouts, and fans believe she might be targeting Dakota Ditcheva next, because when a Pereira says they're coming, violence usually follows, and if this striking collision ever becomes reality, it could turn into one of the most brutal Muay Thai versus kickboxing wars women's MMA has ever seen.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's how I know your ass never actually believed in me.
Eileen Pereira didn't whisper her intentions. She made them loud. She made them direct. I'll knock out everyone, I'm coming soon. And MMA fans immediately started connecting the dots, because Dakota Ditcheva is currently one of the most explosive, undefeated champions in the sport.
A gente trabalha sempre visando o nocaute, né? Mas se for o
round. Se tiver mais round, eu tô preparada pra tudo.
She's going to be victory.
Oh,
wow! Wow! She absolutely flatlined Steve Bagley, and the flurry is really not necessary. Bagley was down for the count as soon as that left hook landed.
Aline Pereira isn't just another rising prospect. She comes from a combat sports dynasty. She is the sister of former two-division UFC champion Alex Pereira, a fighter famous for terrifying knockout power. And Aline is building her own reputation as a devastating striker. Before entering MMA, she built her name in Glory Kickboxing, where she challenged for world titles and developed elite striking fundamentals. But her most terrifying success came inside Karate Combat, where she became the inaugural women's flyweight champion, winning fights with brutal left hook knockouts, the same signature weapon her brother used to destroy elite opponents. Her striking style is technical, explosive, and extremely precise. She uses distance management, sharp counterhooks, and lightning-fast straight punches, and analysts say her power is different. Now Aline Pereira is rebuilding her career inside MMA, currently fighting under Legacy, Fighting Alliance Professional, MMA, record 2 wins, 2 losses, but numbers don't always tell the full story. Her most recent fight came at LFA 222, where she defeated rising knockout artist Nedra Rep. And that fight showed something dangerous. Aline is evolving, not just striking. Her grappling and clinch work showed major improvements. She trains under legendary coach Glover Teixeira, inside Teixeira, MMA and fitness. One of the most respected fight camps in modern MMA, and insiders say her development curve is rising fast.